ESG, explain. Oh, right. Why in the world would an anime be worried about that? They're pirates! Let's see. We're missing. We're missing Monkey. Oh, no. Because it was too hot? Is it really just a matter of, like, they were just she was too young and they couldn't dress her that way? I mean, maybe I understand, but then again, she's a cartoon. I mean, not that I really want to go into a conversation about that now while I'm streaming, but then again, I think everyone would understand that it's a cartoon. You can make the characters, you can age up the characters in any way you want to, really. I mean, I see people deviant all the time. Yeah, it's Carrie Toriyama. It's just, it's just how they do things in their area, you know. I mean, we're just trying to experience the culture. Nothing wrong with experiencing the culture and whatnot. Yeah, they're tired of just Western stuff, unless of course they're gonna give us the best part of what. You know, he probably is Sephiroth, but he does have a girlfriend who he put through a well. I mean, he really loves his girlfriend, by the way. Like, he's like a Cloud, but like if he had Sephiroth steroids. So to be fair to him, though. We sure do. Well, now that I think about it, one of them could be a cheerleader and one could be a oomfer, because that is a thing that the other Angela could do. So I'm okay with you being a gladiator, because really there's like only one boss we have to worry about. Like, it's the, what is that called? It's like the bandit guy with the green, armored guys. You gotta hit him pretty quickly to stop him from summoning his minions. And usually I can't do that, like, right away. I have to go into Liberation, then hit him, and then him. The bandit guy that we might fight against? Yes, he does have a bomb, and he has a vacuum attack, too. Well, he spins around and he sucks you in and he keeps slashing you. Yeah, it's a little irritating, but it's definitely possible to. I mean, as long as you're running, you're fine. Real like you don't have to do no fancy dodging. Just keep running away from it, and he won't be able to touch you. But other than that, he's an alright boss though. You just gotta be on him immediately. Because there's certain characters that can stop him in this place. Desdemona can do it. Pizarro can obviously do it. Let's see. A warrior with a sword and shield can do it. An axe warrior can do it too. And let's see. Ruff can stop him. Elena can stop. Anyone that has like a guaranteed stagger move is what I should be saying, just to speed things up. Those characters can stop him from calling for help, and then we can just beat him to death. Alright, cool. Alright, so our goal here is to get Ribs to level 65 so he can, well, do Maze of the Mighty. Which, now that I think about it, I better go ahead and check that really fast. You're at 45, so there's no way you could have had all your dungeons taken care of. You know, I just noticed you haven't taken care of the... Wait, you've taken care of the first Emperor's Abode, but not the Dragon Lords. Tell you what, I'll let you decide, Pepper, what do you want to do? A few magic mazes, or do you want to go straight to the Dragon Lord and knock him out? Alright, I thought I'd ask. I mean, it's exciting to have 4 people who's more than enough capable to handle it, by the way. Oh, and FYI, I would highly suggest crafting a life ring. They come in handy during the Dragon Lord fights, because, it's amazing when you can heal 9 HP, like, every 10 seconds, and, like, and have enough HP to survive, you know, certain moves that would usually kill you. Like, you're no longer in range of dying instantly. It helps. I think I made a video about it too. My Maribel had whatchamacallit. She had a life ring, a dog collar, and a prayer ring. And that was enough to help me beat that boss by itself. Now, I used to talk trash about the life ring so much, but I never realized, you know, it is a long fight, and that's what it's for prolonged fights. Double. Alright, let's go and murder some stuff. You know, I just realized something. I don't think the boss we're worried about is going to show up here, or... Well, they have a variation of it. They have the pink ones and the blue ones of those armored guys in the level 50 type dungeons. Well, a healer does definitely take care of the boss, like, kind of entirely, so our heavy hitters can keep on heavy hitting. Of course, when I was playing with Japanese players, not everyone was willing to run oomph out of principle and not run any, like, healer stuff. It was just kind of like you were on your own, good luck and that sort of thing. I mean, eventually I got used to it. That's why you'll see in that video, I particularly don't really use oomph. I just use ability and just, well, and a high amount of dodging. Mm-hmm. Alright, much better. Had to turn the audio up a bit. Rib, Pepper, I'm assuming you're using a, whatchamacallit, and, what are they called again? Elevating shoes? You got those on, right? You got elevating shoes on? Yeah, if you spend enough, mini medals at the duck shop, you get one eventually. Otherwise, you can get lucky and get an ace that gives you the, extra EXP gain. At best, I've gotten, like, what, 3% was the highest I've gotten. Oh right, Maribel's smackback also stops the bandit from summoning enemies too. Actually, it does. Which is weird she has 2 staggering moves. It's just that, the only thing good about, the screaming move is that it allows you to, switch back to another move really fast. Like, if you want to throw rapid boomerangs. Of course, that's only good if you have a meteorite bracer. Alright. Also, I have tomorrow off, so I can play this all day tomorrow. Oh yeah, I probably will do another story mode speed run too, by the way. Just to see if I can re-roll some good Uber aces. I've been making videos about that too.
A foregone conclusion.
Well, the trick is to you make two save files is what you do. You make the first save file to head back to if the Uber races don't roll your way, and then the second file that you're going to actually play on is the one if you're checking to see if the Uber races are in your favor. And if they're in your favor, you go back to your previous save, and by the exact amount of when you got your exact good Uber race. I made a video about it explaining it really. I mean, I can always make another one to explain it because well, like I said, once I get enough mini mails, I will probably do it again. Just because. Yeah, because how many mini medals do you have on hand right now? Okay, you've been burning through a lot of those, yeah. Yeah, I remember when my Japanese friend Andert told me about this, and I was like, wow, I need to try this, and like, it works. I was like, this saves so much time. Just get a big bulk of mini medals, and then just run an hour's worth of story mode. At least when I speed run it, it takes about an hour. Y'all should probably hit the same as basically if you just follow the formula. Because as soon... Well, it roughly takes about 10 minutes to do even one magic maze, the high level version. And that's if everything goes according to plan. Well, between 10 and 7 minutes, really. Because you need, like, really good RNG to make it hit that 7-minute mark. But with us, it'll go by fast. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't go to that spot too often in Darkwood, but I do know what you're talking about, though. Mm-hmm. Huh. I'll have to give that a try, actually. The spot where it has the Musafars. I believe they're called the Master Musafars if they're in the Dark Woods. Ooh, 2 free mini... That's right, today is Friday, I just realized that. We're getting extra. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna check that out, honestly. That sounds, I mean, I love trying new stuff, so I'll definitely that world. That... That is tempting. And I think I used to go to Wildwoods and open up that, chest that has that guaranteed mimic in it, and it would usually have a high chance of dropping a mini medal, too. That was my old method. Wow, I might try that, and it's on a Friday, too? I don't, but I can definitely get one, you know. I can go harass some high dinks.
Ha! A foregone conclusion.
Actually, now that I think about it, who, there's a boss that we can fight that actually drops the allure ring. It's between I want to say it's second form Fractos that drops the allure ring. I want to say it's him. Sunday. Sweet. Everything dies instantly. You know, I was kind of hoping that new guy would show up too, but last time I checked, I think he was what was he doing before? We just took care of the Yeti guy, which means he had to go into the temple, take care of those two guards, head back, probably now fighting the Trial of Tribulations, and after that, well, it's that giant boss fight. Yes, he gets to become Atlas. Then, well, everyone knows what the story is, so there's really no point of me repeating it, honestly, so. Oh yeah, I agree. Like, Angela, I can't imagine. Angela's just like the most important person in the game. Because I can understand why they gave, what's her name? Nira the oomph spell, because they figure it wouldn't be so bad. She can't benefit off of oomph. But Angelo? Oh my gosh, he could benefit so well. Yeah, but what does Nira... Like I said, Nira doesn't get much out of it. All she gets is like, what? Her regular attacks hit a little bit harder. Not her bubbles, not her magic, not even her moon thingy. That has to be boosted in a different way, unfortunately. See, they gave it to her because it'd be safe. Now, the Sage having it is like a 50-50 type of thing. He's got, like, what, one move that he can benefit from? Star Strike, but everything else is all magical based. It does seem kind of garbage. Like, Mage just kind of outclasses it. Better recovery, better damage output. It's like, what does a Sage have over the Mage, honestly? What, just be able to heal? Zam, yeah. Zam and healing. Yeah, and I don't know what they were thinking having that Omni heal thingy. They should have dropped that to 0.5% or something like that. Even though I don't imagine it being spammy that much, honestly. Yeah, that move needs to be back into... Like, someone needs to go back into the oven and, like, rethink about how that move could have been implemented or something. Hell, they could have changed it to a damn magic resistant ability or something like that. But I guess they had to give him some form of healing. Heck, if they wanted to be lazy about it, they could have just gave it, whatchamacallit. What was that move? MP share? They could have had that too on the staff. Even though yeah. It's low-key a really good move. Oh, you switching characters? Alright, sure. Aw, okay then. Well, we'll see you later. Whenever later is. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, well, he's gone, which means we can do other stuff. So let's see. I'll let you two decide. Should we do Magic Maze or should we try something else? I'm down for whatever, honestly. Otherwise, I'll just pick Magic Maze by default. I have like what 2 points away from having 800 mini medals. Alright, well, let's see. Yeah, I think we'll stick with Magic Maze just for a little bit. I'm gonna send a screenshot to this, so the new guy might be able to show up, if he feels like it. We also found a Japanese. Oh yeah, the symbols and emotes. You're right. That does come in handy. I have this on? Why did I have this? Let's see. And alright. I think I'm good. We could do another Magic Maze. Of course, I could hit, and I will probably hit a Maze of the Mighty after this. I do need some particular weapons that I just realized I was missing out on. Especially the difficult ones that are hard to come by. Or hard to solo with. Yeah, actually, I need a new staff. Is somebody having temporal of tension? Oh. Alright, good. Ah, yes, yes. Well, I guess as long as you're a well, you know, it's fine, because, you're not a bot. So, you know what's important. It's totally fine for a human to have both. I forget what these scout trolls drop, though. But I know it's the great trolls that drop the strength rings. Which can drop in, whatchamacallit, Foul Fortress, if you're super lucky. And Champion Choker. Of course, I would consistently do Foul Fortress if it wasn't for the lag. And that's my only issue with that map. So with this flying start, my goal is to find a Uber Ace with 30% ability. Yeah, it's kind of greedy, I know, but it's possible.
Know your place. Know your place.
Yeah, I think I had mine up to 4 at most one time. Of course, I know you'd be missing out on a lot of stuff like to be able to break through guards and stuff like that, but, well, you know, tough decisions are tough. Alright, good. These cats have about 600 HP, by the way. Alright, just a couple more zombies. More mini-medals. We're doing good on mini-medals. I might be able to do my flying start today if I get enough. Was gonna sell for like something like maybe 900 mini-medals. Around that ballpark. Then spent about maybe 3 hours. Because it takes about maybe 3 hours to beat the whole game. With the current level I'm at. I know Ruff will help me go through faster. Maribel will just be there to clear out a huge wave of enemies until she's eventually replaced by Angelo. Which is sad though, but because a whole lot of tough guy tattoos in early game because it's like the hardest hitting option you have in the beginning. Until Strength Ring gets involved. Oh good, he's here. Our chance to get a dog collar. Funny enough, without him, he's actually one of the earliest ways to get a dog collar. Otherwise, you have to wait for post game to get the Atlas drop. If he's feeling generous, that is. There's a big pot behind where the Atlas died, by the way. For anyone who's low on MP. Or I guess a tea kettle. Alright, he always goes after minions. Alright, he's dead. It took a full tension just to knock him out. Does somebody have the, what's it called? A bow and arrow with bedazzling effect to it? I realized one of those dudes just got bedazzled. Yeah. Oh, do you have special what is it? Special effect artists in effect too? Gladiator, probably with, oh, okay. Well, you can change them after this game. Mm-hmm. That's the meteor one. I still think the ice one should be worth more. Oh, 102, huh? Okay. I wasn't sure how much HP he could take from me.
Must I do everything myself?
Alright, now I have to respect this, then.
Is this paradise?
Oh, he stumbled you, okay. Alright. Yeah, but I think both him and Kirill can revive automatically on their own, then.
None can defy me.
There is someone watching my stream. If it's who I think it is, they might join us too. Alright, you want to switch some gear, right? Oh yeah, go ahead. Alright, switch your talents and we'll go again. Because that was a fantastic haul, by the way, of mini-mails. Like, I'm at 814 because of that. I'm close to my goal. So we're looking at maybe to 8 to 9 more games of this. And then I just go ahead and set myself up and just go straight to story mode. And you two are welcome to help me speed run story mode if you want to. You know, it'll change things up a bit.
You don't know? I have to speak for our siblings. They've never been out of their tanks long enough to learn to talk.
Then again, Mirabelle is still useful.
Phase 2, Phase 3,
Ah.
Phase 4, Phase 5.
Alright, Doric. He does have tension. And the meteors are just really good.
Happy family.
So you're less good versions of me.
What were they thinking when they implemented the luxury ball in Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald? For the average player, you will find one luxury ball throughout your entire journey through Holland. There are other
I'll go right to always take care of that, whatchamacallit, dude. Type go. Alright, he's taken care of. Alright, I'll take that boost, please. Gonna go and spank some monkeys. Oh wait, the monkey's dead already, right? Alright, nice and quick. I forgot to pop the magic rock too. But it's nice they have one in this stage. Alright, if you could just shoot that purple cat and run back inside, that'd be great too. Just lure them inside. They're much easier to deal with when they're indoors and can't just blow us away. Yeah, if you just hit just the one, the other two will follow. Like, immediately. Really? This... I've never had that happen to me before. Oh. Because it is weird that the, like, I'm noticing right now the little, the stone guys are not there. Well, they're just taking their sweet time to get here. Alright, I think that was all the ghosts, I think.
Know your place, world.
Well, I've seen the cat glitch out in this area, if you bring him inside, if that's what you mean. Yeah, as much as I've recorded the gameplay and doing that method I said, I don't have it on camera where it ever happened before. And you're saying it happens often, by the way, which is weird. Hmm. That's amazing, actually. I've always just used Angela's backflip arrow multi-thingy in order to, keep them from moving. Oh, he's back for round 2. Good. Alright, he missed me because of a dazzling. I'm just blocking in place.
Is this how it ends?
Well, at least I survived the damage range.
It seems you could do with some help.
So, did anyone else notice he was just facing in the wrong direction, or...?
Ha! A foregone conclusion.
Alright, cool. Another 10. How much do I have after that? I'm also guaranteed a few mini medals after a restart, too. It's alright. Like, I'm tempted to use Isla, because she can clear some, areas, too. Alright, 824. Possibly. The pink knights and the massive Mufasars. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, actually. Mm-hmm. Damn, I could try that. I think it was a very good decision that developers allowed that to happen. Because there are a couple of moves that can't go through walls, and it's really annoying. Like the tornadoes of a magic user.
Know your place, worm.
I think I've... Oh, right, because there are a couple of areas that like kind of block his path, and right. That... Oh, right. Actually, I'm gonna let you hit this, yeah. Alright, here they come, all three now. Together this time. I saved a few medals for you. Okay, you're running away, actually.
Know your place, worm. Are you ready?
Alright, they're showing up now. I don't suppose you two have heard of a game called Toe Jam and Earl before. It's a pretty interesting, chill game.
Know your place. Know your place, worm.
Yeah, but it was one of the few roguelike type games that you would hear people talk about sometimes, where you lose all your progress if you die. Well, if you lose all your lives, that is. Then you lose all your progress. Oh yeah, I know exactly what to love. Metal... Exactly! I was whining about that on one of my streams, like, why can't we just have a simple player or invite type of system or something? It's not that hard to implement. Mm-hmm. Matter. Yeah, because it was a lot of work adding people. Like, imagine how much work I had to go through adding Japanese players. I had to go and translate my words and stuff like that. Just a ton of work. Yeah, like, more emotes, please, so I can describe what's going on. Alright. We're getting 10s, too. That's good. Hopefully the game just keeps giving us more 10-type enemies, like, worth 10.
A foregone conclusion.
It probably has a higher chance of dropping, like, 10, but you do get those 6s sometimes. I mean, granted, it should always be 10, really, based on what you're saying, but, eh. I've had my cases. Yeah. I feel like it should be another tier, honestly. But I guess that's what, Maisie the Mighty is for. We just want to cap out everything at, like, level 65, I suppose.
Know your place.
Well, I'm about to say, because the computer players have, like, double your health. If they can one-shot them, they could definitely one-shot you. Speaking of dodges, you know there's like a second type of dodge you can do? Like if you don't use the analog stick while you're dodging, you get a few extra frames of invincibility. If you don't... No, just like don't use the analog stick while you're dodging, and you get a bit more frames behind it. Now this is my favorite type of room when it does show up. Usually I can just go and clear this out with like 5 boomerangs. But yeah, we could actually test that out. Both of you have Angelos, and it would be interesting to test it out. Like, you could survive, like, some of the craziest things, such as, the Dragon Lord's AoE explosions. Particularly his fireball attack. Like, you can dodge underneath him and basically just bait him to do fireball every time. Oh yeah, Maya, yeah. The more skimpier one. Oh yeah, the flame pillar. That will also get you too. Alright, I guess that would hurt too. You say you did school part-time? Huh.
None can defy me.
Oh, neat. Mm-hmm. Water powered. Cars used to be water powered until they got rid of the formula for it. Because oil companies got angry. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, okay. I got the insta-kill on him.
Know your place, worm.
But this, you said sodium chloride cars, right? Is that what you, that's what I heard, I think. Mm-hmm. So I guess I have to Google sodium cars and maybe it'll fill in the gap for me. Mm-hmm.
Know your place, worm.
Alright, got an extra. Wow, I'm at 800 and 853. This has been going quick. So I think about 3 to 4 more games. Yeah, we share everything. If you get it, we get it. I'd be down for double drops. Alright, this boss is actually a little bit annoying. Just be ready for the cat phase. The rolling cat phase. Because that can actually end your life faster than you can imagine. Which is... like the little miniature cats show up right after this, so... I'll be up in the air dive bombing. Oh, he got stunned, good. But he will try to call for those baby cats. Just get ready to block. I think he summons dragons. He summons one more dragon, too.
Perhaps I underestimated them.
Oh, right, I have curse on me. I can't just heal as much as I want to. I was close. He was going to do that shockwave thingy.
I am the master of monster kind.
So that makes it about 863, I think.
I came all this way.
3 to 4 more games. And then we can switch. Wouldn't mind doing a devastating just to see. Just for the fun factor of it. Hey, it's the new guy, Insanely, Gone 21. Alright, nice to see you. Glad you showed up. The last mission? Alright, well, I don't want to spoil it for you, but here's my offer. You should join us in Magic Maze. You know, get some EXP, maybe get some rare drops. Because I'm assuming you're at level... Sure. Hey, how many months we have? Yeah, well, the Magic Maze scales on who's the lowest level is what happens. But... Alright, well, we're in the middle of a game, so here's what you... How many mini-medals do you have on hand right now? You need to do a little bit of shopping before... Yes. That's just enough to buy a strength ring. There's gonna be a couple of things to buy. Actually, let me stop messing with you. Everyone, back out for the new guy. Actually, since we just started this dungeon. Yeah, we'll make an exception for you. You're the new guy, and we want you to be ready for well, dangerous bosses that'll show up that'll blow your mind. Okay, so I'm gonna send you a screenshot of, you know where the duck shop is, right?
Yeah, I'm right in front of
What do you want, huh?
Alright, you'll be buying a strength ring for the time being, and let's see, the next item you'll probably get from him is a prayer ring, and then followed by a dog collar. What else are you gonna get to, Here, I'll put it on the group chat, and you'll have all 4 items. Can someone make a magic maze and just, you know, while I make the Alright, good. I just want to make sure we have good relations because I definitely want to be hanging out, showing what this game is truly capable of.
Welcome to our humble inn.
I mean, you can cuss, that's fine. I mean, I don't think we have any, like, kids here, but, you know, no one under 13, really, I would say. Because, I don't know. That's just weird. I like 36. All right, I see that two people made a magic maze. Can we just join? All right. Yeah, we can even help you with story mode too if you're interested. Can boost that real. Because now that I think about it, I've seen. Well, they do that so the hero has to land the final blow. Like, I get why they do it that way. Like, that's totally fine. We don't want them to just sit back and do nothing, even though they probably spend most of the match just running around. Of course, that what else is mean is just leaving the hero dead on the ground, then waking them back up until the enemy has 1 HP. I mean, I've never done it before, but it's just an idea that's crossed my mind. Oh, we can get you minnows really fast. Oh yeah, he's right actually. The Metal King shield is pretty lit. I would get that. The Metal King shield. That's actually a really nice shield. I think it is the best shield in the game. Call to arms, I believe, is the option he has to pick too. Can you understand me? I guess he can try unplugging and replugging his microphone, I guess. Right. Oh yeah, I guess we are still waiting on you. Right, this is a low tier dungeon. I can actually use somebody else. I feel like I should use an archer too, but I just want to show off Isla because, well, everyone here knows what Isla can do. my hypercritical at? That's what's missing. Huh? If you're confused, just send us a screenshot of what you're looking at on your screen, by the way. So we can guide you to the magic maze. So we can flatline a bunch of monsters. I believe the room is owned by Beanie, by the way, too. I should mention that. So if you see Beanie's name, just click on it, and you'll join us, friend. Does anyone here play Apex Legends? I used to, but I met a person who was, I don't know, he was a little hyperactive over Apex Legends. And when I say hyperactive, as in, like, this dude, like, got... Because the game has a nice system where it does, ban, well, temporary bans, like, blocks players from joining their games if they rage quit rank play. Which, you know, I do fully support, by the way. It's like, what, a 10-minute, like, penalty or something like that, and... He wanted to play me while he had a 10-minute penalty on. So he was spamming me, just like, why, dude? It just, he needed to chill. There was just no chill between us. Yeah, I'll give you a step-by-step process. Let me just back up so I can even do it myself. Yes, you talk to the bandana girl. Once you talk to her, you go into go to a dungeon cooperative. After that, you go to answer the call. After that, you pick Magic Maze. And then you'll just say okay to, you know, all your default settings. After that, you should see a room with like 2 out of 4 or 3 out of 4 because I'm rejoining the room. It'll have Beanie on it. Yeah, anyone. Once you get inside, equip your strength ring, and you'll see how much extra power you do, by the way. And that ring will be very useful to you, provided you have Angelo. Yes, that is the one. Well, I saw... He's the best character in story mode, yes. He quite literally breaks the game once you have the right Uber aces with him, really. When it comes to the best, I guess multiplayer character, I should say, the well, let's just say Gen 1 character, we'll say, because, you know, there's a first game. It's between Isla and Pizarro, honestly. Oh, hey, Giga. I got myself a viewer, and he's talking to me. Alright, you look good to go. You go inside this portal, and, we'll just take care of business. Just kill everything. Yeah, all this work we have to put into just to find people. It's ridiculous. But I still love the game, though. They make a third... I don't know. I'll cry tears of joy, but then I'll also be like, I have to finally leave this game alone. Make some monsters non-exist. Alright, sure thing, buddy. I got a request from our viewer. It said make all the monsters non-existent. Also, you have cat claws. Somebody has the DLC, I think. The Explorers Edition, I think is what it's called. Oh, it is? Okay.
Leaving so soon. Leaving so soon.
Yeah, it was kind of busted. Like, it does have a method where you could just do your regular stuff, but you could jump into like a magic maze or something like that. But I don't think it works. I think I tested it with somebody, and it just never worked. Oh yeah, if you do, you can't make a room. It's extremely obnoxious. Oh yeah, I should probably mention, do you know how to use bonus balls, by the way? Okay, so let's possibly, but let's hypothetically say we go into here. I'll show you how to use a bonus ball, but don't use it. But I'm going to show you how to use it. You would of course press the options button, go into inventory, and you should see well, your bonus. Yeah, just save it for right now. When you see metal slimes, start using them. That's the best time to use them. Oh yeah, I would also suggest using your Quicksilver keys as soon as you have a team of people at level 40, by the way. Because you'll get the best possible, you'll get the King Metal Slimes. Yeah, I remember a little trick. It gives you a lot of more experiences when you use them at that point. Yeah, I'll probably make a video behind that too. Like, I have 5 Quicksilver keys.
Leaving so soon.
That bird almost got me. Oh, it's dead already. So what's left? It's that little bird thingy. It took 4,447 damage. Alright, cross your fingers. Every second room has a possibility of being a special room. Could be extra mini medals, or it could be what was it, metal slimes? Yeah, one of those two. Or it could just be a boss we completely destroy. Oh, these guys are the most annoying, actually. The green thing just has a lot of... He's just very tanky. I'm actually surprised the troll died first before the bird, because the bird has, like, what, a fourth of that thing's HP. Alright, was that worth 6 mini medals or 4? Let's see. He's at level 30. Alright, 6, good. Really wish I could play with you guys. I mean, of course you can play Giga. You just have to wait for tomorrow, probably, or, there'll be an opportunity. Trust me. If you really wanted to play with me, you would have played with me. I mean, I'll be around. But I might also take a break too, like, maybe, like, somewhat early in April or something like that. Depends. I kind of want to get into, like, 3D modeling. Because that's pretty fun, and, well, what's annoying is that I have a really, like, a 10-year-old computer, and I just realized I can't, like, do the 3D modeling because it kind of just F's up, so I have to make, like, low poly stuff. Alright, you're leveling up fast. What's left? A bird. Alright, good thing you put that thing down. I was about to give it a flying saucer. Alright, gotta check my mini medal count too. Alright, can we split up this time too, by the way? Thank you. Yeah, everyone like ran the same direction and I was like, it's alright. I guess it's a good thing that Powie Yowies are here, because, what did they drop? They dropped something important that's, like, really important when it comes to ingredients. I wonder if they dropped they dropped, like, lamb's wool, I think. Alright, cool. I think, Jesus over here got the last kill. Gosh, that doesn't sound right on saying that on stream. Alright, will it be a bonus room this time? Yeah, but we'll show you all the tips and tricks once you beat the game. Or if you want to ask for them early, that is. That's fine, that's fine. No different than saying Metal Jesus, and yes, that's an actual YouTuber. Ah, okay. That does remind me, I guess I should get an actual username. I mean, I kinda just made this username just for the sake of making it. Like, I'm just called Token 1A2B3C, like, the most basic name you can come up with. Thinking that I would never actually make content before. I think I made the YouTube account just to look at age-restricted content. Yeah, that's it. Age-restricted content. Because it can only get so spicy on YouTube, by the way. When was the last time you streamed on Twitch? You know, when was the last time I streamed on Twitch? Let's see. It's been a while, I would say. Because, Twitch only saves, like, what? What is it called again? It'll save my video for, like, 4 days, so that's why I don't stream on Twitch as much. Like, I'll do it for, like, throwaway games like, Street Fighter 6. That's great for Twitch. And let's see what else. Maybe Toe Jam and Earl, I might do that too. Heck, I might even do, Draw a Stickman Epic because that was funny too. Gosh, I love that game. But I hate when they made the third game. I know you guys don't know what I'm talking about, but it was like an indie game that was like focused on you drawing a stickman and it going on an adventure. Simple little game, but it was still really good. And then the third game messed it up terribly. Like, something like that needs to be on YouTube so you can talk about it and remember it. And let's see, what other games do I have? Z Fighters, I guess, is a good game, too. I also have, what was it called? Road Redemption? It's like an old, well, it's like an old school, well, it's like a roguelike racing game, actually. For those who have played Road Rash back in the day. Classic Sega game. Alright, they should be done in a couple of seconds. They're probably just killing some bony wizard. Alright, 875 mini medals, so we're looking at 3 more games at most. And then I'll reach my goal of 900. And then I can do the rerolls. I wouldn't mind getting it back into Apex Legends to see how much it's changed. It was like maybe a year ago, honestly. What? No more Evo armor? Mm-hmm. I just remember you doing something you haven't played. Alright. Alright. Not to cut you off, but my friend reminded me that I used to play a game called Streets of Rage 4, and the reason I don't play that game too much anymore because they nerfed a particular character that was extremely busted. You know, he used to just roll on the ground and just infinite combo everybody. And while for some of you that might sound really lame, try doing that in a room filled with a bunch of enemies that could possibly one-shot you. It's fun as hell. That's all I can say. It's really fun as hell, and it's a great beat 'em up. Probably the best beat 'em up we're gonna get in a long time. And before anyone says Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, that game had issues day one. Particularly bad issues. Like, how can I put it? There was lag and a couple of just questionable, like, mechanic choices. But mostly just the lag, though, and not being able to do arcade mode if you're a guest. That was the sad part. I mean, it did have some new DLC, though. Which I still have time to enjoy, by the way. I only just got it because my cousin had it, too. It was like, you gonna get this game? And I was like, alright, sure, I'll get it. I don't mind buying stuff to enjoy with my cousin. You know, what little time I get a chance to spend with him anyway. But y'all have done that before, right? You bought a game just to enjoy with somebody before. Or even bought games because of special requests. Like, my friend recommended Sonic Frontiers. It took me 24 hours to beat the game. I know they had DLC, but never touched it afterwards. Or, I can't really find the disc. The disc is somewhere. I'm sure I'll find it. It's just in my room. I just haven't touched it afterwards. And that's about it, really. I think I actually play my other... No. Oh, yeah, Sonic Mania. I mean, still a fantastic game. Just... I don't know. I don't know why I don't play Sonic Mania, honestly. It is definitely not a bad game. The only issue that people had with the game was there's too many, well... What was it? Too much content we already played before already. Like, too many old stages. We want new stages. But I heard it was Sega's fault that we got a bunch of old stages. At least that's what I heard. Yeah, that's the... Literally only 2-3 stages. Yeah, yeah, like my friends here saying, literally only 2 to 3 new stages in Mania. The bonus stage was fantastic, though. The little 3D Sonic running around and trying to chase around that freaking orb thingy, that was pretty nice. I'll give them that. And then they brought back a couple of classic bonus games. The game really should have been 50-50, honestly. I mean, it wouldn't hurt for them to make an update, you know, and just add new stages. Because they totally could. No one would be mad. He'd be like, hey, great. Like, we want to play old stages. That's what Sonic Mania is for. which was unfortunate when it first came out.
Ha! I've got all the data I need.
Getting close to the number that I need, by the way. 'Cause I know I can get the rest from the leftovers after the flying start because a couple of missions like give mini medals, I think. A couple of missions give mini medals. Then finding the mini medals from the pots, and then while I'm questing. So in 2 more games, actually, I think, if my math is correct. Well, actually, I'm going to use my mini medals and exchange them all. So are you going to consider a try? Wow, am I reading that wrong? I guess because the S cuts off from the Can you type the name of that one more time? 'Cause I don't know why it cuts off like that. You know, now that I think about Giga, you could come into the party too. But I guess being a viewer is important too. Did I miss some enemies? Oh, Shantae's Revenge. Right. Let's see. Honestly, considering what the PlayStation recently revealed, what was it called? Not to switch topics back and forth, but there was another game involving a dark-skinned female character who I think had like red hair. What was it? The Jewel of Arzette and the Jewel of Faramore. Kind of a weird game, honestly. I understand that what we're going for, but it was a little annoying. I mean, I don't know why you would have a character that was completely worthless and, you know, and you just shit on, by the way. Like, not a good idea. I mean, clearly that was the case when you're making the character, but we need less characters like that. I want all the characters to be important. You can't just have him like that and then show him actually, well, just beating down the enemies and actually helping to save the world and stuff like that. I mean, sure, the guy essentially is just riding on the riches of what he earned from his previous battle. But don't make him worthless. Also, don't make a story with a female character who possibly could be pushing 30, by the way. That's a really annoying thing. I know, it sounds really mean when I say that, but, you know, I'm looking at RZ and I'm thinking like, let's see. She has to at least be, because most people start their little adventures like, let's say 14 to be generous. 10 years past, she's like, what, 24? And they're hinting at a sequel, by the way. How much time is going to pass that? Another 10 years? After, 10 years, she's, 34. I was like, I don't know, man. She better have her shit together by that point. And she's already, and not to go against homosexuality, but it's already hinted that she might be into girls and stuff like that. I mean, you're gonna do that when your daddy's dead or something like that? I mean, sure you wait now. I mean, Dale might have been annoying, but he was a guy. Not to mention there really wasn't too many other candidates in the world of Faramore. Not too many. No?
How's everybody doing today?
I don't think there really were any candidates, really. It was just that one guy who annoyed her, really.
And that concludes
All I know is that I just hate the main character because she made the ugliest face that you could possibly make to a human being. Also, they cheat on the animations by, whatchamacallit, copy and pasting over 3D. Like, you make a 3D model, like, oh, you have a 3D model, but then you trace over it. Like, we understand that it's your 3D model, but... And I get that, the game's supposed to be in, like, kind of like an MS Paint type of design, so it's just kind of weird, You tell me you just couldn't draw it and animate like everything else. Like, those particular scenes had to be, like, in, like, fake 3D. Or trace 3D. It's just kind of jarring. A couple of YouTubers pointed it out because it was really weird. Like, I probably wouldn't do that. I mean, the music track from the Arzette and the Jewel of Pheromone was pretty nice. I'll give it that. Until
I
someone
actually followed the guy that made the music for that game.
you did what, Giga?
I said I followed the guy on TikTok that made the music.
Oh,
for
Button
that.
Masher. Yeah, I do actually remember his name. I just remember him deleting some videos because, of course, somebody, of course, uploaded all his music, and it only lasted about maybe a week or something like that. I was like, well, of course it's going to get deleted. I mean, it's his music. You want to listen to the music. I think you can buy the music separately, too. I might consider that, honestly. I just don't like the game, but I like the music. Feel weird doing it that way, but, I mean, you don't have to like the game as a whole, you know? Just like how I may not be the biggest Dragon Quest Heroes fan out there, but, who's only ever played, like, what, the very first Dragon Quest game. Which wasn't even called Dragon Quest, by the way. But, you know, I still love the idea. You know, getting a bunch of heroes together and just beating the crap out of a bunch of monsters.
That's the end of you.
Because originally I wasn't interested in the idea of beating a bunch of, well, people and stuff like that. Like, okay, a bunch of warrior people and stuff like that. How about some monsters just to mix things up?
Yeah.
Alright, somebody's riding a horse. A dead horse. Wait, is the horse dead or... The rider is dead, but the horse is a zombie horse? Oh, okay, okay. Hey, we finally got a bonus room. Let's see. Is it the one? Watch the second one. This is it. This might be the one. Maybe you'll get your shoes here. We're missing one. It's over here. Oh, sorry for yelling, by the way. I just realized I'm yelling. Alright, I'll use my indoor voice.
Are you good?
Yeah, but I just realized I was just yelling all of a sudden. Like I'm... Like, well, I am far away from you, but, you know, we're on microphone.
I mean, you're excited.
Yeah, I am. This is rare to come by. Some people have to work really hard to get 4 players into this game. As we've already explained, Ari. We won't repeat it again, but essentially it's just obnoxious to do it. And it's even funnier when people don't want to respond to you when you go through all the trouble. You're like, okay, you clearly want to play the game multiplayer. I found you in story mode, but you don't really want to, you know, hang out or nothing. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you did gain 1 level during that metal slimes.
And that concludes today's experiment.
Yeah, it does kind of happen so fast. I know your character will speak too when it happens, but it did happen. All right, I think I reached my quota, but I'll throw in 1 more game, at least 1. Yeah, you have Angel, Arik, based on what I've seen. You just came back from the ice place, I think, or where were you? All right, and if I'm not mistaken, I think you've met the Twin Kings. Well, you've met the Kings already, and well, let's just say he said something that you didn't like, and again, I don't want to spoil it for you because apparently you hadn't beat the game yet, but yeah, you might be able to finish it today, but not that I want to rush you, but you might want to beat the game by Sunday so you can at least farm particular aces and, well, farm particular accessories that'll get you ready for you know, 2 really dangerous boss fights.
Oh yeah, because endgame is when the work really begins.
Yeah, now you have to have good gear instead of just the stuff that the story mode doesn't really tell you. I mean, it's nice that you have a slime ring. That's like the first item you kind of get from that fat witch lady. And then, of course, I don't know what your middle item was before. You know, I told you to meet your strength ring, and then you had something else that was probably worthless, maybe. Like, I think I've only seen one guy have a good setup. They had a Raging Ruby Reckless and something else, I can't remember. I think they had a Titan belt, maybe. Like, that was probably as good as a casual could possibly get. Alright, neat. What is my count? Oh, I have exactly 9... I have exactly 900. So my quota has been reached. Oh no, I gotta hold my boomerang. What killed you? Was it thwack wise or just a really hard hit?
That's the end of you.
Okay, maybe that can't happen, I guess. Well, I guess the enemies are based on your level. So the enemies are probably at their 30s or something like that, so I guess that can happen. Unless, of course, you have really bad defense, but you're... Oh, wait, you're a thief! That's why, That's actually really rare, by the way. Usually people are just, warriors with twin swords, and not to crap on them, but that's what I kind of almost always see when I'm looking at, YouTube videos. It's always a warrior, and it's always twin swords. If they switch around, it might be claws, because it's also a double weapon. Like, that's extremely common. Really? Yeah, I think Google lied to you, because I don't know why in the world would say Thief is the best damage output. Like, yeah, but what you gonna do with that crit rate, though, right? I mean, you gotta have a good move to use that crit rate.
Those were some interesting
Yeah.
specimens.
Okay, so let me pause the game for just a second, kids. I'm going to explain to you what the highest damaging move you could do in the game is. The highest damaging move you could do in a game is a, while having claws, is Blind Man's Bliff. And you already done the double thingy. That can do up to, what? What's it, like, 800k? I think it's like 18k damage. If you get the max roll. Oh, I also paused because I had enough mini medals, so, let's see. Do you have any other dungeons? Just curious. No. Okay. Ooh, alright, let's see. How many mini medals do you have? I guess we should probably consider your shopping options, too. Let's see, go into options, go into inventory, and it's important items. And you'll see your count. 59, so that's enough to get a dog collar and enough to get a prayer ring. I would recommend getting those two. I also recommend getting a, whatchamacallit, a Titan belt afterwards. Which I think, how much is a Titan belt? You know, now that I think about it, if I did do my story mode rerun, you would be able to join too, and you could benefit by getting the double EXP, the double proficiency gain, and the double money gain. How does that sound to all of you? Because I was gonna do it anyway. So just pick whatever character you think needs more attention and whatnot, and I'll go ahead and get that started. Actually, of course, since we're all here, we can also try a competitive mode. This might be your only chance to ever touch competitive mode, and I just realized what some of y'all have never even touched competitive mode. Do y'all want to give it a try? Well, in competitive mode, you just have one big boss enemy, and you basically kill like you always do, but you get more points for hitting it with your with monster medals, essentially. Does that make sense? Yeah, it's just one little shot. It's not gonna kill you. You might not even, you might not even get this opportunity again, honestly. This is extremely rare. Like, I might have footage somewhere where, I possibly did it with a couple of other friends. I think Giga was, there too when it happened. Even he tried it.
I was.
Alright. There might have been, like, one little tiny issue with competitive play, and I think it was, like, they had some sort of item that could heal the boss, and I think that was the most obnoxious thing about it, really. Oh, we're playing on equal footing, by the way, just so y'all know, because you have to have a higher rank in order to do the true strength thingy. Alright, the adventures area. The room is set. Oh, and you do get mini medals too, based on what placing you get. Now, supposedly, you can get more mini medals if you do this in a random environment, I guess. If you let Aaron find somebody, I guess. But I don't know. That just seems kind of weird. Now, let's see. I guess I can use somebody else. Let's see.
Well, hello.
I'll use Mr. Two-Arm Man. At least I think that's what he said, right? It sounds like he said 2 arms. Alright, accessories don't matter. Just abilities. If you're confused about where to go, let us know. Because I'm sure Aaron is giving you a small explanation if this is your first time even touching the icon, by the way. Oh no, Beanie left. Let's see, you'll go into competitive instead of cooperative. And you'll just repeat this. And you're looking for my name, by the way. I think my name is Sticky. Yeah, Sticky. Yeah, I have like a triple thing when it comes to naming my characters. One called Sweet, one called Sour, and the other one called Sticky. At least I think Sticky is a flavor, right? Or maybe it was Bitter. Should I have gone Bitter? Or Spicy? Yes. Mm-hmm. I would say the dog collar is going to be the most difficult item to upgrade, but it is worth the trouble. Oh, and funny enough, I would say, even though the champion choker sounds tempting, it is not worth upgrading. You might be able to get it, but it's a forgettable item, honestly. But you'll still probably upgrade it a little bit just so you can add it to your Uber Aces. I mean, if you'll ever even feel like messing with Uber Aces, but we'll give you a guide on how to handle Uber Aces. You just have to understand the normal mechanics before you understand the advanced mechanic behind a Uber Ace and Ace of Spoils. I see myself and Monkey, so we're just waiting on you to show up. Also, we have room, Giga. You want to show up all of a sudden for a competitive mode?
No. I said I wish I could play with you. That means I don't have a console right now.
Oh no, you just have a cell phone.
Yep.
Alright, well.
So once I get a PlayStation again, I'm most definitely playing you guys.
All right, cool, cool. And who knows? Maybe a new game will show up too by then. Let's see, another good. Any suggestions on RPGs? I guess I've never really actually said that before. I mean, aside from Monster Hunter, 'cause I know Monster Hunter was definitely a game that was thrown at me a couple of times by one guy who
Yeah.
was all like, but you platinum the game already, FightNoid. Why don't you just go straight to Monster Hunter or something like that? It's like, well, I didn't want to leave the game right away, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you got Monster Hunter, you got Monster Hunter World, Monster Hunter Rise, Monster Hunter Stories that's going to be releasing soon.
Oh,
Uh,
stories.
yeah, and then
Alright, so Beanie is still here. He's just out of the party. Seems like you're having trouble there, by the way. You having trouble finding us?
I'm setting it up because I forget. I started getting a lot of little accolades.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. You're shopping and stuff. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're shopping and getting your accolades. I forgot about that. My bad.
This lady keeps getting me stuff. Okay, so I got a competitive.
Mm-hmm. Answer the call. Equal footing, by the way, is what you're choosing. Yes, Adventures Arena. Alright, Save Jesus is here. Alright, so your equipment won't matter here because it's equal footing, so if you have the character and the abilities you like, and I guess you'll be having builds that benefit you and you only this time. And to give you a quick rundown what you'll be doing, you're essentially hitting the boss enemy with your monster abilities, or your monster coins and stuff like that. That's how you'll be doing the most of your damage. Oh, and maybe your coup de grace will do some heavy damage too. So basically, transforming or those substitute type monster mills will probably do the most benefit to you. And the boss can hit hard. This, damn, what's his name? Oh my gosh, I can't remember his name. Giga, help me. What was his name? He was from the first game.
what does he look
Jenkins.
I haven't been here before.
Is it the Golem? Is that what you're talking about?
He's talking about the king.
The King.
The king from whatchamacallit, Dragon Quest Heroes 1.
Oh, yeah, I forgot what his name is.
Doric. His name is Doric. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Now I remember. Oh, the boss flew away. Gotta go catch him right now.
And in competitive, you're all against each other, by the way, so just bear that in mind.
Alright, I'm scratching the face out of this dungeon master right now.
Okay, let's see.
Use your map to find the dungeon master, as I've already gotten a lot of hits off of him already. But essentially, it's not over yet, because obviously you're probably farming up a bunch of medals before you actually go after the guy. Oh, okay. Well, that's important too. I'm sure you get bonus points for that. I mean, you should get all the points possible when you're talking about taking care of kids. You know, well, not to get into too much issues of when it comes to kids and stuff like that, but you made the right decision. We'll put it like that. Yeah. Real life comes first, obviously. And then I think what comes after life is Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I think.
What the fuck?
What? It's the best cereal in existence. Can you name a better cereal than Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Can you? Everything else. Okay. Name something. Okay. Hold on a second. Everything else. There are other good cereals too. I mean, we haven't. I don't know. Like, let's see. Applejack. There we go. See, he was actually finishing my sentence. See, this is why we're good friends, Giga. I can count on you to say Applejacks. Let's... The bread.
Oh yeah, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah, French toast one. Okay, I mean, it's a redundant question, but it's still a good answer. I mean, any excuse to keep putting Cinnamon Toast Crunch back on the map, I completely understand. Let's see. Wait, is that a cereal too? Alright, what's new about these competitive mode? We have things like this. Oh, I made a terrible mistake. Accidentally healed the boss.
Okay.
But probably after this, I will be setting up a story mode. For sure. Things will go by pretty fast because, again, this will be, me getting my equipment together. I hope this still works. Oh, I thought this little water thing would still work. Yeah, they heal you. I mean, why not? Be pretty rad. Oh, damn. You're surpassing me. Alright, I'm just slapping some hands around. I gotta catch back up. Alright, I got the big cat. That'll do a ton of damage. Alright, my mental count. Let's see. Genie dude. And this. Okay. A decelerate metal. What will this do, I wonder? Oh gosh! Oh yeah, that will kill you, by the way. That gigantic explosion thingy. So does anyone here own cats? Because I've never owned a cat before. What is that like? Terrible.
It's not that bad.
Man, I had no idea. See,
If you get the wrong cat.
Alright, I guess if it plays in garbage enough time, it will smell bad. I guess that makes sense.
I mean,
Damn, he ran away. We're close. Alright, hopefully Jesus can come back. I mean, I know he was all hanged and stuff, but, you know, I'm sure he'll come back, right? Th 3 days? I gotta get ready in 3 days. Oh my gosh, he teleported. Oh yeah, that is gonna be interesting. You think Jesus will have a Twitter account when maybe he'll shut down Twitter, you know, that would be even better actually. Just shut it down for good. Oh, right, he'll focus on the most important things, the message. Oh, okay, no messages? Okay, well, sure, alright, that's fine. Wow, by 6,000. Alright, well, nice going. Alright, 2 little mini medals. Oh, that's right, I forgot the bonus that we get, too, after doing this. A daily bonus, by the way. Alright, well. Yeah, 1 per day. You just gotta hang out with us on a daily, and I guess again we'll mention some other context like overall points and monster mills. The ranking will reflect your form of rankings. The better you do in battle, the bigger haul of rank improving in points, and using Traveler's Tomb will earn you even more. Usually you'll be competing with combatants of similar rank, but if you go up via the end, you can find poets with all abilities. Yeah, probably because you have people on your block list. Your block has to be completely emptied. Alright, cool. So I'll get things set up on my end so I can do a story mode. And I guess I'll be, well, I'm already streaming the gameplay, but you'll get an idea of where I am. It doesn't take too long for me to get to my destinations, really. But, I am going based on a important role here, so let's see. I guess it's just a matter of if I get the stuff that I need. Because I have, like, Saturday, and that's just a, both Saturday and Sunday are proficiency days, really. But other than that, this has been a great day. 912 mini mills is, more than enough. Alright, so Huh? Oh, he's talking to somebody else. Okay. Let's see. So I need this. This and tighten belt. I got that too. Guess I'll take that. Dunk collar, prayer ring, and maybe Titan belt. I'll put champion choker. Let's see. Cause I have my setup for the 2 main characters, and then I have Ruff and then Maribel, because their talents are very useful for speedrunning the game. The second it starts. Oh yeah, you get whatchamacallit, you get back foot brawler behind her, which enables you to get extra damage if you're inflicted by a status element. Very useful party power, I would say. Strength and long range. Here. I want to say it's one of the it's either Maya or me that gives you the more proficiency at the cost of experience. I want to say it's Maya. I want to say it's her. Kind of weird I never upgraded those girls. They seem like the ones. Alright. Got my equipment. And now just do everything in reverse. My time is 6:22 right now currently. Oh, okay. So, cause I'm East Coast, that makes you Central, I think. Okay. And I know Giga has the same time zone as me. Yeah, get some rest, and we'll catch you later. Thanks for stopping by and being our friends. We'll make sure you have some amazing games the next time you come back. Yeah, I will now. Bye. Oh, that too, that's important, yes, because Easter Sunday is nearby. What else I was gonna get? I think I was gonna get, I feel like I was missing something else. It'll probably come back to me later. Ah, yeah, this. Well, I guess since I'm still streaming, I guess I can goof off and see what my mini medals would look like. Of course, it'd be really awkward to get a very powerful Uber Ace after using all of my mini medals right now. Like, really awkward. And then I have to make that extremely tough decision if I want to keep it. I probably shouldn't, because that's going to kill my mood if I do that. I'll just go for the rerolls. Bad enough they gave me a... What was it called? Oh, right, I forgot about that, too. If I do this flying start nonsense, I have to, make sure I beat it on the same day. Because I don't really have any resources to, get strength rings. Well, it has been 2 hours, according to my stream. Maybe it wouldn't be too bad to take a break either. I mean, 2 hours is a good... Well, I guess for some of us it's been 2 hours, but it's been a good run. There's always next time. Alright, well, thanks for stopping by, everybody. I really appreciate it, as always. Now I have to find some way to stomach Phantasy Star Online because, an update, Giga. I am leaving the game, and I gave my alliance a member of one of my alliance members. I told him I'd leave the game for good on April 4th, but now I'm kind of regretting it because I kind of wanted to just bust out of there the second I gave it to him, honestly. But I wanted to be a good leader because I guess they were saying nice things and stroking my ego. I was like, well, I guess I could stay until April 4th and stuff like that, you know. Like, I'm really, really lucky. I was at first really hoping I didn't want to outsource my alliance to somebody else. And everyone be like, what the hell? But luckily it was somebody decided to step up. Of course, everyone was sad all of a sudden. And I do say all of a sudden, like, oh, now you guys care. Where was the care when we were getting ready to give our alliance to this other people and stuff like that? And of course, they're still kind of mad at me because I didn't do the merge. Because of course they had to downsize their alliance. But, you know, I have video footage that I downsized mine, you know. We both had to downsize our stuff. They heard me talk. Well, they seen how I text. They were able to conclude that I was hesitant and unsure about the merge, because the merge wasn't even my idea, it was someone else's idea for some reason. A person who was probably going to leave because and funny that the person who wanted the merge to happen in the first place did eventually leave Phantasy Star. Like, what's going on here? You left my group to join their group, even though you wanted our group to merge with their group. You got everything you wanted. It just doesn't work that way. For the time being, my alliance really was composed of a lot of dead weight. I didn't want to throw a bunch of dead weight over there. Even though the idea of having people to play with would be nice. But the idea of having to fight Darkfall... I'm sorry I'm going on a tangent for those who don't know, but Phantasy Star really just bugs the hell out of me, actually. New Genesis, by the way. Base is still the best version of that game. I could get back into Base. Play it by myself, get a bunch of bots, and just enjoy the game and all of its random shenanigans. That's fun. Really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you ever play Phantasy Star, play the base version. Don't play New Genesis, you'll get disappointed. It might be complicated. And, and the text is actually big enough so you can read it too. That's another important thing too. Phantasy Star and Genesis had small text. It almost made my friend cross-eyed. He said, "The hell with this game. I'm gonna." All right, let's see. I think I ran out of comedy material, so I gotta go and get my book. So, take care, people. Later and bye-bye. All right, hold on a second. Where's my off button?